Hello, hello, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Valeria. So, hello, everybody, and welcome to our lunch break stream with the name Me, Myself, and AI. So, today, like every first Tuesday of the month, we are here together, Valeria and myself, in order to discover and go through the latest news about the progress of AI, and at the same time to discover some really practical use cases for you that can make your life not only more productive, effective, but for sure more creative and exceptional. So with me today is Valeria. Maybe Valeria, you want to introduce yourself before I introduce myself later.
Sure. Thank you, Begonia. Thank you. I think Birgit is writing that she cannot hear us.
Oh,
Not sure if it's on us. Maybe if there's somebody else in the chat, you can text if somebody else can hear us. Is
yeah.
it? It works now.
It works
Okay.
now. It works now. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Birgit.
Very
Here
good.
we. So Valeria,
Very,
go ahead. Now that
yeah.
everyone can
Yeah.
hear us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm AI trainer and AI consultant. I'm doing deep dives, so AI leadership deep dives with Begonia and otherwise working with companies of different sizes to help them adopt AI and go through this change. And yeah, happy to be here today.
Thank you, Valeria. And myself, my name is Begonia Mirayo. I am the founder of Net for Tech. This is a social impact network with a bold mission yeah, to become more diverse in the technology world while fostering female careers with the power of our community. I am a business consultant and expert in inclusive leadership. I am an AI powerful user and a strategist in digital transformation. And together with our community, and especially with you, Valeria, we have created not only this space, but a whole program with the name on AI Leadership Roadmap in order to help our community, to help the talents today to become the AI leaders we need to be for the future. And yeah, having said that, this is our wonderful program on the streams we do every first Tuesday of the month. And here today we have a very exciting agenda because I have the impression every month is really happening a lot of things and going like crazy. It doesn't matter if there is beginning of the year or middle in the year, even now, just started June. We are going to take a look at what's new in AI. We are going to go through with AI for content creation, especially focusing on the topics of image, video, and audio. And we will showcase that with some user cases that you can directly apply today. And yeah, let's just finish our stream introducing our AI leadership roadmap and the next deep dive number five, which is now taking place at the end of the month on the 24th of June. Yeah, having said that, for me, Valeria, I don't know how it was for you this month or what happened since we have met here last time in the beginning of May. But I was really impressed of the news coming last week announcing that United Arab Emirates decided to provide ChatGPT Plus for free from the entire population. This is really a game changer, right? Because it's
Yeah.
just having the conscious decision and taking the conscious decision to provide the best tools for every single one in the country to have the opportunity to become the right digital talent you need for the future. And especially for sure, if we take a look at the agenda of the UAE, they aim to reach 40% of their GDP produced by AI powered business. So that means bold decision, very clear execution, and then we'll see what's happening. But this is
Yeah.
already a danger.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Begonia. I must say I also work with one educational partner in Dubai, in UAE, and they invest a lot also in, for example, education of the young people and in AI. So we talk with them. They're a foundation that, for example, provide those AI learning journeys, AI courses, or generally different courses to the youth, to the Arabic youth. And I think they invest a lot of money. So in general, in the whole infrastructure, in the education, a lot of money in the education and in the democratization of Gen AI, so that everybody can use it from young age, to business professionals. And I think we will see also the impact of it a few years ahead in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. We see that in a region where the consumer focus is an obsession and services is at the heart of everything they do. So, a great example to take a look at and to follow. But let's just dive in and take a look what's happening as well in our focus of today, which is content creation, image, videos, and audio. And I think it was also a great happening last week with Google announcing their latest development in AI with Video 3 for video creation, but also Image 4. Image 4, which is for image creation actually, and which is available for everyone for free under Gemini AI. But because today we want really to focus on the topic of video, I think I love this video. I don't know if everyone hearing or following us today know already this video, which is actually viral. It has been created by Hassan Al-Khali, and this was just a job done in 8 hours, only using exclusively AI tools, starting with video generation, VO3, sounds effect with Video Free Plus, and 11 Labs. The music is from Suno AI. ChatGPT helped with prompt optimization, and I'm writing here, it's just 8 hours job by one person. And what about the budget? Around $70. It is amazing. I don't know if you can just jump in and share a little bit of the video, Valeria. In any case, we are going to provide the link of the video in the chat for everyone who will be interested to know how is the power of. Oh, I cannot add. So I think we need to stop sharing the presentation, just 1 minute, and add to the stage. And now is the question if you can hear the video. This is amazing. So let us know in the chat if you already know the video. Let us know if you can hear. In any case, if you cannot hear, I'm going to provide the link in the chat, and then you can take a look later, because this is great explanation and inspiration on what we can do with AI and with these new video tools. So how do you see? Can you see that? No? Okay.
They cannot hear, but it's okay. If you can provide Begonia a link to the video, I think everybody can watch it.
The video link is already in the chat, so go ahead and try by yourself later. It's a kind of a great inspiration on everything which is possible to do with video creation powered by AI. And this is also opening a huge discussion, right, Valeria, about trust the system, trust what you can really develop with AI, and at the same time, be very critical, thinking on everything you get produced by AI, because we can really be very creative, and we can also produce a lot of fake news, right? Which is
Exactly. I think
consideration.
with all those content creation tools, it's great if you use them. That's what we're going to talk about later today and during the deep dive. for your professional, for example, job, enhancing content creation, enhancing maybe educational materials and so on with avatars. But of course, there are many ethical aspects to it, right? The first one, as you mentioned, are those deep fakes. So just us being more aware about everything that we see. The second aspect is being, if you can produce such cinematic videos, if everybody can produce them, what's the value of, actors and films and movie industry? So there's a whole, like, not just them, but also the music industry, the whole creative industry, let's say, it's also in danger now, because if you can use those tools and produce all those amazing works, right? So what's the value of art and what's the value of artists today? So I think there are many aspects to it, but for now we can watch the developments, let's say, and try and integrate it into our day-to-day life.
Definitely. And I mean, I just share in the chat the name of the creator is Hashem Al-Ili. And he also provides a lot of good content created by Real3, which very much focus on health. And I think this is a good explanation as well how to use this AI power for good, right? Which is also our intention today. So maybe going ahead and
so
let's
we
check
also
Valeria.
I wanted to bring you a bit more news, what happened in the last months, not just related to content creation, but in general. So you probably, if those of you who use Claude, it's another chatbot such as, or similar to ChatGPT, but also designed by another company, Anthropic. They launched their new models, especially for those of you who are more techies and who do a lot of coding and use AI to assist with coding. It would be perfect news for you, because in all the competition, there are like different chatbots arenas where the capabilities of different chatbots are evaluated, and now currently it's on the top. So the Claude 4 series, Opus and Sonnet are on the top when it comes to coding tasks, but also if you do not actually code, you can use it for more, let's say, tasks that require a bit more thinking in between. So if you will see the toggle extended thinking now in Claude as well, so for more highly, let's say, analytical tasks. So that was something also on the headlines. If we go to the next one, also recently, just a few days ago, Perplexity Labs, what is it? If you've been using Claude, artifacts, for example, those interactive dashboards that you could create with Claude, or interactive quizzes or interactive apps. Or if you've ever looked at Manus, for example, those Chinese AI agent there, you'll be able to also create those different dashboards and those interesting analysis. Now you can do it with Perplexity. Perplexity is another chatbot which is centered around search, typically. And they introduced Perplexity Labs, which allows you to create, so it's also sort of like an agent that has access to image generation, to video generation, to web access. So I want to show you also a few examples. You will also be able to find them online, just to show you how it looks like. Begonia, if you can add the screen as well to the live stream, and let me know if you're able to see it now, my screen.
Yeah, everything okay.
Oh. So we can see, for example, a Perplexity Lab, the project with education. So it's an interactive map which you can toggle, use. It was created in Perplexity. So create an interactive map and think about it that you can show, or you can do something for your purposes. So you can play with it. It's almost like a fully functional app. If the finance is your use case, you can also create, for example, a dashboard of comparing 5-year performance of a stock portfolio, for example. Also the ready-to-use dashboard, which you can play around and see. So obviously you can decide, or you can tell what stock are you interested in, what portfolio, and so on. So if you're interested in finance. There are use cases for creative, right? For also very interesting one I want to show you for travel. So if you're planning the trip, just a personal use case, you can also let AI plan your trip and find you all the suggestions. So as you can see, also like almost a fully functional website you can generate with just a simple prompt. And think about it, if you have a business, you can do, let's say you can develop lead magnets, for example, in a matter of minutes, and then can share it with your customers. And let me show you one from the travel. if I can find it. So the travel. I'm planning a family trip to Santorini for 4 nights and looking for hotels with an ocean view. Can you provide a comparison table? So, and here you go. It's a lighter use case, so not no dashboards, but also something that's real time done with real information from the web, and something that can assist you with preparation, for example, for your upcoming trip. And we are all approaching the summer holidays, so I found it really, really nice, nice update, nice feature. Now let's go to the next one. Great. So apart from the tools and new features, yeah, we also have seen that there is an update on the so International Labour Organization report that has been done in 2023. Now they updated it in May. Also very interesting findings. Begonia, if you could share the link to the report in the chat, if you want to read it. So they try to see the impact of Gen AI and automation on the jobs. And so what they found is that, for example, the jobs are in the higher income countries are more exposed to Gen AI and automation than lower income countries, and women are more exposed than men. And the case is because women are, if we take the general population, tend to be more in clerical or administrative roles or in customer service. And these are obviously the areas that are very, very, let's say, with easy potential for automation. But don't get scared. So the message was that it's not going to be fully automated. It's rather all those jobs going to be transformed, because the human input is needed in one place or another. So it's going to be a transformation that we are now undercoming. And the most important even message here is that it's all about the education. So it's all about the upskilling. It's all about the our, us bringing ourselves up to speed and maybe looking into different areas how Gen AI can amplify us, not replace us. And Begonia, you had a great post that went viral the other week. It was also talking about the Gen AI and job replacement.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Valeria. And this is the message we also want to bring today to you. Because yes, this is a reality. Over 50,000 tech workers have been laid off in just the first 6 months of 2025, right? We find the names of Microsoft, Google, Meta, IBM, Duolingo, Klarna, etc. So you see that this was the post I did, has been viral because it's more than 200,000 views and more than 500 comments and likes and reactions, because yes, this is something that affects all of us. We need to be very conscious, and I also write here, let's flip the narrative, because it's a wake-up call for everyone of us, and especially we women, because Valeria, we speak always about the gender gaps on all the different aspects of our lives. And yes, we have a new one, which is the gender AI gap. And this is why we are really making all those formats available for you and opening the doors for every woman to upskill herself and become the AI leader you need to be for the future, because AI is a reality. And we have seen AI layoffs, but this is the begin and the open door for a new upskilling that will bring you the opportunity to become the leader in different jobs that we don't know today, but they are going to be available for us tomorrow. So therefore, go ahead, strengthen your skills that makes you human, like critical thinking, empathy, and keep up skilling yourself in AI, because there is not about coding capabilities. There is not about being an STEM women or having the barriers because you are not a tech woman. This is open for everyone. And because this is new, I love this message for everyone. That means that everyone has the opportunity to become the leader, the expert, and to really support others to grow in the area. So go ahead, women in technology, and with curiosity, with learning ability, And with investment on your time, you can really become the leader you want to be tomorrow. So this is some of the realities of our AI news today. And because we speak about education, AI has reached as well the schools, right?
Yeah, so we noticed also another article, an interesting one about AI being integrated now into MBAs. So into MBAs in most popular institutions like INSEAD, Trinity Business School, Imperial Business School in London. So we're not talking about the technical roles. We're not talking about AI engineers, right? We're talking about business people, executives, the future leaders, exactly the future CEOs, now all being trained on AI literacy, AI for business use cases. So this is something that's been going on, and yeah, also integrating all those Gen AI tools like ChatGPT, for example, partnering with OpenAI, with other different institutions to embed it into the learning. So it's happening now, and we have to also make sure to stay on this wave and to stay educated about the new developments.
That's great. So let's go ahead with the next one. We want to
Yeah,
do
now we can jump a few minutes probably into the use cases and for content creation. So we wanted to introduce you a few tools, just a few snippets, and if you want, we can dive deeper at the end of the month in the deep dive. First of all, what you can do for content creation. Imagine you have your own avatar, and both myself and Begonia already have ours. And you can think about the different ways how you can work with your avatar. You can create social media content with your avatar without being actually involved in the content creation. You can create different educational materials, for example, with your avatar. And I just want to show you a quick example. Let me quickly share my screen. Begonia, if you can unshare this one. And let me know if you're able to see it now.
Yes,
So
we can see that.
this is my agent. I'm not going to talk to it now. I will just show you one of the results. So what it does, for example, if I'm saying, hey, create an Instagram reel about hot AI trends in marketing, it should be under 30 seconds. And then we see that it delegates it to an Instagram agent, and the Instagram agent writes a script. So what I said was only like, okay, there are some marketing trends. And it creates a script for the video. As a next step, it creates a caption for an Instagram. As a next step, it uses my hygiene avatar to actually create a video of me talking this script or telling this script. You probably aren't able to hear, but Begonia, you can also share the link I shared with you now if you want to see the video in action. So it's all been done in a matter of few seconds, and then I can also post it to my Instagram channel. You know how amazing that is. And this is something that if I create content by myself, it would take me, I don't know, hours and hours. And with AI, I'm able to do it within a few seconds with my avatar. And the same you can do, for example, if you're using a Veed software. So let's say if you have an interesting a presentation, right? And what you can do, you can integrate your avatar and let it narrate your presentation. So for example, you can say, okay, you have a static one, but you want to record it for employees or somewhere. So you can let it narrate, for example, the presentation for you. Currently, it's not my avatar, it's a different avatar, but the opportunities are really limitless when we talk about this type of avatar, let's say, presentations. That was one of the examples. Because you also have yours, right? You also have
Exactly. I also have my own avatar and developed the same, the same idea you did, but with my own video, where I also explain about their personal branding. So
very
Hi,
good.
I'm Begonia, and today I want to share a game changer for leaders building your leadership brand on LinkedIn. In today's world, people don't just listen to brands, they listen to the voices behind them. That's why your presence on LinkedIn isn't just personal branding, it's influence. Establishing a strong presence on LinkedIn, it's a strategic advantage. By showing up consistently, you position yourself as an industry authority, gaining trust and credibility through shared insights.
I mean, here we can see the power of Gen AI. And this Hey Jane, I love that. I created my avatar last year. We were also using that for promoting trainings and providing content in social media. And I think I like it. It is a very playful way to provide content in a different way, and you can always use your avatar in different settings. Prepare your own presentation, like you see I did here with Build by Leadership Brand on LinkedIn, but you can use that with any other topic, like we will do that as well to promote our AI leadership roadmap, right?
Great. Great. Then the second one is Gamma, and we wanted to showcase you with this tool. For example, if you've ever wondered, oh, how can I use AI to create the presentation decks, right? If I have already my outline, or how can I use it to create the carousels for LinkedIn? That's the topic that everybody is struggling with. And actually, like last week, that's what we did in one of our deep dives. We took, we went to Perplexity, did a simple research on the topic. Then we went to ChatGPT, used a few prompts and generated the content, so the copy for each slides. And then Bigoni, if you're able to share, then we went to Gamma. We simply copy pasted all the output from ChatGPT. So what should be on slide 1, what should be on slide 2, what should be on slide 3. And then it was able to create a beautiful, beautiful presentation within a few seconds.
So let's check. Can you see my screen? I think so. So if you go into Gamma, you can go and say, okay, I want to develop my own presentation with an prompt input. And like Valerie already mentioned, we have already created the prompt that I'm going to copy here. And this was the prompt we needed to have a presentation of the job of one of our Netfotech members who was invited to present their job in the school of her son. So we wanted to have here a presentation very comprehensive for the target group of children in the school. It was in their primary school. And we had here the different prompts and information about what to bring in each individual slide we want to have in their presentation. So if you go there and with a very comprehensive prompt, you can see, okay, I want to generate my presentation. And you can also share or just decide what kind of design will match better. And I think maybe because the school, we can take that one and just we let Gamma to work on the presentation we want to showcase in the school, which will be a very nice presentation with the name Girls Who Code the Future. And like you see, we have here different slides with all the information about not only
Also the
the
visuals,
content, but also the visuals. So we need to have a little bit of time for Gamma to work on the different visuals. And I think you can see now that you have here very comprehensive presentation, nicely designed, with very catchy headlines and very easy topic to present, and really adapted to the target group. So this is really a game changer, I think. You can then create your own presentation with your own brand. And if you want to go a new level without investing that much, you will even download the presentation as a PowerPoint and work on your presentation in Canva, adapting your own CI and also your own corrections you would like to do in your way.
Yeah, It's amazing. It's amazing. I also did, if you can do on this, if you can see in the screenshot, I won't be showing now because of the time, but you can also create carousels for LinkedIn. So imagine you created the content and then you simply copy paste it, and then the carousels, those carousel posts, they get a lot of engagement. All the beautiful icons, all the beautiful visuals, they will be there. So it's really amazing. You don't have to have design skills at all. I think we can skip this one. We already covered wheat, and we will cover it more in the deep dive in more details.
Yeah, this is our invitation for everyone being today with us, or even taking a look later at our stream, because the stream is just an inspiration, and what we want you is to deep dive on the topics and really get the insights you need to implement it by yourself. And this is the AI Leadership Roadmap. It's a comprehensive program containing 9 different workshops. Every single workshop being inspired by one of our streams, setting the scene, but then going into the 90 minutes together with us, live or on demand, because you are going to get all the recordings. So you can always take a look and review or view and learn whatever is the best time for you to learn, or do that together with us live. All those workshops are taking place on the last Tuesday of the month from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. And all participants are getting invited to be in a community of practice. It's a LinkedIn group close for the AI Leadership Roadmap or the participants of the single trainings. And here we keep on going and discussing and exchanging and learning with and from each other. And you see that those are the 9 different workshops. And we are going to be live with the next workshop on June 24th from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. And the topic is content creation, visuals, audio, and video. A lot of things we have seen today, but a lot of more of those, so that at the end of this workshop, you are going to be ready to go with your own content creation in visuals, audio, and video.
Thank you, Begonia. I think everybody is excited. We see also the comments, that great session, super interesting use cases. And we have some questions. So we have from Vanessa, are you using the AI on laptops and or mobile apps? So I can say from my point of view, I'm using mostly on laptops, but I also do use ChatGPT on mobile. So for example, I use it, with voice message, also often with voice function if I need to narrate something, or even using the tool is called Voice Notes. Voice Notes, for example, we were discussing this use case with Begonia recently. It allows you to, for example, create voice notes literally, and then search through the voice notes. It's very good if you go to networking events and then you have a lot of input. You get a lot of input, and you don't know, like you won't be, writing down on a notepad and walking between people. But then I can simply narrate it, like the inputs that I have, and after I can look simply, like I can chat with all my voice notes and search for things so that I do not forget them. Or if you have a brainstorming mode, if you walk in the park and suddenly ideas keep coming, this is something you can use, and I use it something like this on mobile. I don't know about you, Begonia. Do you use mostly on mobile or on laptop?
I do a lot of it mobile because I'm always on my way, and like you mentioned, going into conferences, networking events, and especially in conference where there is a lot of knowledge transfer is very useful. And I learn a lot, and I also use those transcriptions later for my own development of my own content, and to develop my reflections forward. So I can always recommend you to explore the opportunities to work with this kind of tools. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
And
then we have a question from the
Beate
how
is
many
also
subscriptions
asking.
do you need? Which monthly fees make sense? They seem to add up. I'm not the right person to answer because I'm AI trainer and I have subscriptions to literally everything. So everything, because all the companies have different tool stack. I have Microsoft Copilot, I have ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity and all those creative tools because I need to train. But I would recommend you to, if we talk about chatbots, just stick with one. You don't need all 5 of them. You don't need ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity and Gemini. Just stick to one that makes sense. ChatGPT currently is the most multimodal because there you can do the deep research, you can create visuals with it, you can do voice, you can do even you can use Sora for video generation there. So I think one would be enough. In terms of creative content creation tools, for example, I'm using Canva a lot, also Proplan, the subscription. And then it goes more specialized, right? Like if you need, for example, more sales use cases or lead gen use cases, then you can go more in details into those specific tools. How about you, Begonia? What would be your estimation for the costs?
Yeah, this is a good question. It's a little bit like you are mentioned as well, because we are on the training models. I also have a lot of subscriptions, but my core AI tool is ChatGPT, the pro version. Agent is, I also recommend to go for a premium if you really want to develop those for videos as well. And Manu, I really, I think this is a great agent, right? And for sure, if you want to go for videos, you need to invest a little bit, because going into the video creation with a free of charge version is very limited. So therefore, decide where you have your core on activities, and and what I always do is this diversity of minds, which is at the heart of everything I do. And when I'm also developing something specifically, I'm not only using a single tool like ChatGPT, but I'm also prompting the same in Perplexity and in Claude, and check the input, because you always get different input depending on the AI tool. And I think this is also something that I will recommend you to do in order to bring your thought forward, and to be able to develop your critical thinking as well when you decided to go for this kind of tools, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's it for the questions.
Yeah. So then I would say join us in June 24. Go ahead and register already today. We have created this amazing leadership roadmap with a comprehensive journey and an amazing launch offer, which is actually 75% off. So I think we don't want the price to be a barrier for you to become a leader. And therefore, we are now this year putting all the efforts and making it very easy for you to entry and to be part of their AI leadership roadmap. So go ahead, you're going to see the link to register in the comments below. And I will say thank you for being here. Thank you for letting a lot of space for your creativity, your learning capabilities, and your power of becoming an AI leader.
Thank you.
And thank you, Valeria, for being here today with me, like all the Tuesdays. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.